Good evening, good morning, good night. Um, so I'm just coming on to test things out, to see how this all works, to see if I got it. Um, let's see. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can I don't know. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let's try some share screen type. Let me do that. And then let me do this. And then see. Okay, that was pretty good. And capture moments as they happen. Add a streaming marker. Pop out dashboard. Okay. Okay, I need to hook up my other screen. Top fans. Edit. Okay, I can live edit this. I like it. I like it. I like it. So I did not have this feature. Hold on. Ziggy, turn on the tall light. I don't know if that helped or made it worse. Okay, so I did not have access to this feature. It's something that I do believe I had to have 1,000 followers for, or maybe 100. I'm not sure. I'll look at the notes. But I got an email. I clicked said email, and bam, RJ can go live. Okay. So I thought maybe I'd ask and answer some questions. Forgive me, y'all. I thought maybe I would answer some questions and we can go from there. So, who is RJ? RJ is me, and I am RJ. No, okay. So, RJ was a nickname given to me by one of my workers when I was a manager at Burger King. This was very early on in my career. Easily, how old am I? Okay, so we're talking about 13 years ago. Um, so I initially tell everybody my name is Raheem. I didn't want no nickname. Don't refer to me as nothing else. Call me Raheem. But where I was staying at was very mixed population. And for some reason, they just would butcher that Raheem. It's two syllables, I think. Raheem. Raheem. But it it was coming out every which way. Rashad, Raquan, Ray, just everything. I don't know. And so one of the workers was like, after she did it about the 10th time and I corrected her, she was like, "Can I call you anything else? Something." And at this point, I was tired of her butchering it. And I know some people are like, "Oh, you should have made her get it right." It wasn't that deep at this point, you know. But needless to say, RJ was born. So that is how we got RJ. Um, and more, right? So early on in my career, my working and my personal entrepreneurship career, I always thought I'd be a chef or a cook or something to that nature. And I decided to sell potatoes. Um, I moved down to South Florida with the intentions on I'm going to sell these crazy potatoes. Um, it had steak, chicken, shrimp, broccoli, and cheese. And then, it was dressed with butter, sour cream. We had bacon bits, turkey, regular pork. Um, and yeah, so I was selling that. And I did that for about 2 weekends, and then we went into Thanksgiving. And then I started doing some other stuff, but that's how and more came. Forgive me. Okay, so that's how R&J and more came. Um, even though that wasn't the success that I thought it would be, I kept trying different things, and then finally settled on bringing it together. But I'll get there. So let us check out the site. So this is rjandmore.com. I feel like it's user friendly and intuitive. I had some complaints about navigation, but I did make some adjustments. Sign up for the newsletter, $10 off any Royal Life brand product. So I move the menu bar, what used to be here, I moved it here to the side. That way it looks a little less busy. Switch to okay. It looks a little less busy. I'm building out these extra features. RJ's family is a members area. You do have to be signed in to get to the back. And I guess that I don't have access. I gotta fix that. Oh, here we go. What? I gotta check to see what happened. Oh, it auto signed me in. Okay, because something was amiss. You see how it said sign in or join on the last screen. Now it says enter. It auto signed me in. So now we can enter members area. This is a backspace that I'm building out, and I'll have my direct communication with you guys. You guys can check the recipes, the quick reads. It filters every current one automatically. So as I post them, they'll update here. The ebooks, I'm trying to get some more. I'm trying to link it directly to Amazon for my physical book that I have, but I have some ebooks in the works, and then they will go here. You can browse them. Um, there'll be a premium video vault. I haven't completely built that out yet. And as a member, you get access to the member vault. Now, this will all the short stories, the novellas, the recipe books, all the ebooks will go here. Anything that I'm working on will go here. You guys will have free, unlimited access to that. And let us. So I haven't really updated any recipes for a while, since March of last year. Um, I have been getting one big giant document together, so when I do it, it's easier to pull from. The quick reads come out easier because I get inspired by a different topic, and then I either will dive into it or just share my thoughts on it. So they're quick reads. They have different points of view, different angles of looking at things. And then you have requests here. You can put your name, email, and request. This could be, hey, something's wrong with the site. Hey, I need to ask you this. Or anything. If you want to even go on my prayer list, you could do that right there. And so then These links just take you down to these here. And then let's go ahead and go back out. RJ's Corner, where all the quick reads happen. Now, I'm typically doing one of these. I like to do them once a week. Sometimes it's once every couple weeks. I only end up writing something out when I get inspired by something, the thought, the unction, whatever. So I don't have like a pool of them just going, but you can see they have accumulated over time. There's 9 pages. You can kind of see where I started off with some of the graphics. And then you can see where I get better a little bit. I've just been trying different things. I actually layered these graphics. Did I actually design them? No. These are templates from Canva. And then I layered them with various things. Like even this one here. I put the trees in, the people, the pathway, I built it out with the given graphics that were there. I'm trying to get more into Adobe. Believe me, that subscription was killing me. Because I don't use it that often, and to actually set the time aside to go in there and learn it. I know I got to do it, but it won't happen right now. It's one of those up and coming things. And then I tried what these are actually from Adobe. I generated the images with AI and then wrote over them. This is when they had the trial. So I did it, and then I did pay for it for a couple months. But if you're not using it consistently, that $70 a month is a killer. And we can jump. Yep. Okay. So that's RJ's Corner. This is where the recipes and the personal reflections go. I'm trying to build that into something a little different as well. And then Sophisticated Beauty, that blog will come soon. Yes, I know my products. Yes, I could probably write some stuff, but we'll see. I don't want to speak too soon. We'll see. But here we got Royal Life brand, most popular supplement, which is why it's first. The order is actually the amount of sales that has happened. So from left to right, these are the best sellers in this order. Same thing with the clothing. And let's just show you what Royal Life brand has. Mushroom complex gummies, green superfood powder, creatine hydration powder. It is lemon flavored. Daily multivitamin, gut health digestive strip, and relax. I do believe that it's reishi. I say reishi or rishi. I need to look up how the pronunciation actually goes, but I call it rishi or reishi. It should be actually. I think R-E-I reishi. Yeah. That one has good relaxing properties without the THC. And then these are sold out. I haven't gotten these back in stock, but we did change the brand. I had these fun colors here, and then we kind of went for a more upscaley thing. This change was recommended by a partner, and I took that advice to heart. And I feel like it. I love it. I do love the change. I actually designed these labels. There was a lot of test runs before we landed on this. Uh, okay, and then One Kind by RJ. So these are little fun designs. Everything has meaning, of course. Some of them are not available or sold out. It will stop you. Nothing should ship that's sold out. It's set up not to ship anything and supposed to let you know. These typically will have sold out signs, but without getting too technical, this feeds into the supplier, and I have it turned off from that end um, for a reason that I don't care to share. Let's see. But yeah, this is just the evolution of RJ. And then you can see some of them have reviews. I try to get the people to come back to leave reviews. Um, some actually do, or they text them to me, and then I don't get to put it in, but I'll make some type of media with that later down the line. This here is the best selling jacket that I have. When I wear this, I get so many compliments. And then obviously I do wear my own polos. You see those in every video. And you can have them too. So I'm designing the graphics for the clothing and then the graphic for the ad placement cards. Um, most of these are done. I'm layering here. And this here was my very first design. I have this jacket. I'm sorry, I have this hoodie. I wear these to the gym. And then let's go. And then Sophisticated Beauty, which is the cosmetics line and skincare. So this vitamin E lip balm is very popular. I did not think it would be that popular, but um, I did get some samples and I took them out. Well, let me not say I didn't think it would be that popular, but I did. The samples did great, and then the orders have been great for that as well. And so has this flower face scrub. Great. Oh, the soaps are gone. Oh, I got to change that. Give me 1 second. I'm changing something. Okay. So that's the woes of being the man behind the machine, is I have to make the changes. There's nobody to call. And if you want to know the changes I made, I took that flashing image off from here because that they had the watermark on there, and that shouldn't be there. And that was on me. And it was also on this one as well. So I just took that off. Okay. So we have the three main, obviously, my complete brands, and then I'll have some other products throughout these areas. Um, I did design a few cups. A few notepads. So when you get these notebooks, they do come with the 3 month subscriber access. You'll be able to access all of the ebooks and anything in the members area with one of these purchases. Spud Sports. So Spuds is named after my uncle. He's a big sports fan, and I said that it'll be yours. It will get it together, design the graphics here, and we'll eventually add some sporting goods there. And then I'm a tech guy, so we have to have a tech section. But I don't have any electronics or tech to put on there now. But coming soon, as we grow, it will grow. Bath and Beauty. I designed these beach towels, and I did want to point out any purchase over $30 does activate subscriber access. So you don't. It's not limited to those books, those notebooks, but it just that's a whole different package. I did want to add that. Any purchase from RJ and More will unlock it automatically. As soon as you make the purchase, it unlocks. It's in the code. And then we'll have a petting section. Um, the pet store will eventually have a name, but this section is dedicated to my cousin uh, who passed away a couple years ago. He got shot. Um, so this will be dedicated to those gone. Um, yeah. Home essentials. So we have One Kind Home, and then AJ Random Eats Home as well. Those brands are interchangeable. It's just that when you get the pots, the pans, any type of kitchenware, it'll be AJ Random Eats, and then anything home, bedroom, living, um, and those such things will be One Kind Home. So for those who don't know, RJ and More was built as a dedication to Black history, for a spot where all the Black owners can come together, have a spot of their own, and get visibility. And then, of course, I market RJ and More. And what people don't know is there was a GoFundMe um, when I first started off my page back in 2003, no one donated. I shared it with everybody. No one. People, I felt like maybe people were just getting tired of my text messages. Um, yeah. So I went into a different direction, and that's actually how I launched all these sub brands. Um, because I couldn't get anybody to give me a shot or anything like that. I designed the brands. I wasn't gonna wait on nobody. So I designed the brands, and I know people who do all this stuff, from the clothing lines, from the wellness stuff, from the cosmetics, and yeah. But ultimately, it was my blessing, right? Okay. And then I do take everything: Amazon Pay, American Express, Apple Pay, Bank United, Diners Club, Discover, Google Pay, MasterCard, PayPal, Shop, Visa, and Bitcoin. Okay, let's see. All right. And then what else? What else that I could talk about? How I make my money. In addition to this, so I sell insurance. I'm a contracted supervisor for the fall and winter months for a company that I will not disclose. Um, so this will be my third year doing it, and I love it. I love it. And then during that off time, I'm Instacarting. I'm doing shows, pop up events, everything. The dollar could come from anywhere within reason and moral high ground. Let's see. I am doing a 300-mile challenge, cycling challenge for the month of August. And I'm nervous, but not that much. But it's the commitment of having to do the 20 miles each day, like consistently a day and not like skip a day. That's probably what's going to get to me the most. But I have every plan on powering through. I'm signing up for my first. Well, I'm not signing. I've signed up for my first 5K, and that's in September 19th. Let's see. Let's see. Knocking stuff over, y'all. Okay. Well, I am going to stop sharing and let's me bigger again. Bigger again. Bigger again. Mm. A little way. Okay. Well, it's been real, and I got to go. I'm tired, Grandpa. No, I've been changed.